Sagittarius, welcome to your reading for the month of September 2020. I'm Andy from Andy's Tarot. This is going to be your general reading for the month of September 2020 for Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs Sagittarius. Okay, this is going to be a general reading. Please keep that in mind. It will not resonate for every Sagittarius. And if it does resonate, that's amazing. If it does not, please check your other placements, okay? Alright, so let's see what's going on with you, Sagittarius, for the month of September 2020. I'm going to be pulling some oracle cards, and I'm going to be pulling out your spread for tarot, sorry. Okay. If you're not subscribed already, please hit the subscribe button, comment, like, and share the video. Help a brother out. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it for all of you guys. Alright, let's see what's going on, Sagittarius. I'm going to pick up your energy already, to be honest. Your energy's coming in a little bit quick. A little bit quick here. Thank you. 2 cards. Definitely guided to pull these cards. Unknown territory. It says here, you are exactly where you need to be. That's really good. Okay. I think you need to recognize that yourself, though. I feel like sometimes we want to get further on and move quicker than we need to be. The pace definitely is always wanting to be sped up sometimes, and then we don't recognize that we are exactly where we need to be. I feel like unknown territory may be talking about you perhaps being in a situation or in a emotional state that is new to you, or that is just probably familiar to you but always has been denied or not fully taken in, okay, and healed. Stepping into power. You are strong beyond measure. Definitely, yeah. This is right. This is really telling you and reminding you that you are a strong sign, Sagittarius. You guys can overcome anything. You guys are very resilient. And I feel like this is also talking about you stepping into your power, okay? But also before we do that, we have to heal anything from the past. I'm getting that really strongly. Healing. Could have had some really unpleasant, to say the least, situations in the past. It could be with relationships, it could be with work, it could be with money, it could be with, I don't know, with family, it could be with anything, or it could be all of the above. Let's see here though, let's look into your reading. Sagittarius, month of September 2020, Spirit, Angels, guides, clear message. Show me what I have to see for Sagittarius. Give me I have that number 4. 4 shuffles. Sagittarius, month of September 2022. Sagittarius. I hate doing this shuffle. I want to do this because it mixes up the reversals. 3, 4. Sagittarius, Spirit, Angels, Guides. Oh my god, I hate this shuffle. Sagittarius. Alright, Sagittarius. Sagittarius. Thank you, Spirit. The Moon in reverse. Temperance. Okay, it's your card. Beautiful. The Lovers. Card of Gemini. 6 of Wands. Card of victory, success, recognition. The Moon card also talks about, in reverse, a refusal to look at emotion, or just emotions that are overbearing. 7 of Cups, confusion, or just a lot of options, trying to choose a path, trying to choose a direction, wanting clarity, just, being overwhelmed by a lot of options and maybe things that's going on. 4 of Cups, this energy does talk about you not really being interested in love at the moment, and you really focusing on just everything. It's kind of like you're a little bit distracted, or just you're not really accepting anyone's cup at the moment, and you're not really giving anyone a cup either. So, I do have the Moon card. I'm seeing the moon cards, and then you have 3 cup cards, 2 cup cards. The bottom of the deck, the star in the reverse. You could have Aquarius in your chart, or you could have been dealing with someone who has an Aquarius in your chart. I'm getting also the sign of Leo, Aries, and I'm getting another Sag, and I'm getting Gemini and Cancer. That's the specific signs. And it could be any sign for that matter. Alright. Let's see. Let's clarify the moon in reverse. Spirit, angels, guides, give me clarification. Give me more information. Wow. You know, 4 cards fell out. I usually don't take all those cards, but I'm going to because they fell out. It's a lot of cards. That's gonna give me a clearer picture. Let's make this spacious. I'm trying to minimize all the things I put on my table. I just want to make the table look pretty, but then I don't have space when I'm doing these readings. The King of Wands, you could have been dealing with a fire sign really strongly coming in. An Aries and a Leo, I did say that. Okay, I've been dealing with an Aries or Leo. 7 of Swords, ooh, okay. This is like betrayal, deceit, sneaky behavior. I don't feel good about this energy, to be honest. This is mostly in your past, but it is coming, you know, it could roll in the month of September because if we don't heal and, you know, look at our problems, they usually come with us. The Devil, oh wow, okay. Could be a Capricorn you were dealing with, doesn't have to be, like I said, but this person was very toxic. I feel like this is a theme maybe for you, like a cycle that was perpetual. You know, it was something that was very, I don't know, I feel like this was something that didn't happen just once. I feel like the past was something very, ooh, the Sun card. Okay, you could have definitely have been dealing with a Leo, really strongly, Leo energy. Very strong here, Leo. Or an Aries, because I do have the Wands here. Okay, yeah, the Devil also Capricorn, you know, Capricorn is, the Devil is Capricorn, but I do see it sometimes as Aries. That's my personal way that I see it. And people don't, but that's just me. Alright, wow. Definitely a lot of emotion here that you may not be necessarily wanting to look at the moment. With the 7 of Swords, you could be tiptoeing around this and not wanting to look at exactly the emotional effect that this has been having on you. I feel like there's a lot of toxicity in your past, and it could have, you know, I think you could have, in the moment, have masked it, like, or like, it could have looked nice, okay, in the moment. The Sun and the Devil. It's just like bringing illumination to your devil. Like, I feel like definitely your partners in the past, I feel like they've been very similar. Okay, this could have been, if this could have been your recent partner that you're not in communication with, because definitely there's no communication between you two, or if there is, it's not really nice communication. It's not pleasant at all, but I don't sense there is communication really. If there is, it's poor. Nonetheless, I do feel like stepping into your power, like I'm seeing this again, you are strong beyond measure. I feel like the month of September 2020 is really asking you to come back to your senses, come back to your emotional state, and be allowing of these feelings to flow in you and out of you. Okay. Now, Temperance, you have Temperance and Lovers, very strong energy. This is about integrating your shadow. I feel like there's a lot of, you know, the Devil, you have the Devil, 7 of Swords, the Moon, a lot of dark energy. I feel like it's not you though, it's that, I mean, it's within you because we all have light and dark, but I feel like you try to bring so much illumination to your shadow. And that's not helping it, Sagittarius. That's not really helping you heal and overcome and succumb these feelings and these emotions that are really a point of attraction, because in the law of attraction, if it's not only about what we are doing in our physical world and what we're focusing on or wanting to stray away from, it's really what is actually going on in other realms too, in our shadow, you know, in our subconscious. If we don't deal with that, we can be constantly perpetuating the same situations and attracting the same kind of people in our lives, and then we get frustrated because we don't understand why. All right, I feel like there's a lot of pleasing here, and like wanting to please your partners, and I think there is just a very I feel like there's a lot of unbalanced energy here, you know, and I feel like in this month you're gonna come to your balance. The Lovers and the Temperance, come on, that's integrating your two sides. You see, look at that. It's upright too. This is beautiful. This is a month of healing, okay? Of looking at your problems, looking at your past, understanding why these things have occurred, understanding the patterns, okay? And breaking those cycles that are illusions, because there's no cycle if we're not investing in anything or anyone. The cycles we create ourselves, okay? We always want to believe that there's something that has to take some time or prolong. No. We can put an end to anything that we want to when we want to, okay? Cycles do not exist. I believe in a higher dimension there are some kind of cycles that have some kind of belief. There's some astrological placements where we can have, and it can be affecting somewhat of our experiences. But honestly, where attention flows, energy goes. So we have to look at where we're putting our energy. Guys, if you hear like that we're trying to obtain some kind of success or recognition, but at the cost of what? That's what I want to ask you. At the cost of what? Because at the surrounding cards here, I don't see here that it's at a cost that really does anything for you. As long as you're healing, okay? If you're healing and you're in the zone of healing and not trying to go out and do stuff and be busy and trying to ignore things, then okay, amazing. But if we're doing those things and we're achieving recognition, because I feel here like there is some recognition being achieved, but at the cost of what? What is it really doing for you? Because at the end of the day, you're still confused. I mean, 7 of Cups, 4 of Cups, you still are really emotionally, battered, and so I think there's just a lot of emotional dissatisfaction here. You're not satisfied emotionally, definitely. I mean, you have confusion here and a lack of clarity, and then also here you're really not wanting to look at anything that's emotional. I feel like you're avoiding anything emotional at the moment, because I think you understand as well that you're not in the best space and you're not healed completely. But I do feel like there's going to be a massive breakthrough this month where you're going to understand these things and you're going to want to implement the healing that you need. Okay. Spirit angels and guides, please clarify this Temperance card. Wow. That was quick. That was almost like a bam. Okay. Yeah, the 8 of Swords in reverse. I think you were confused in the past. You wanted to understand why things were happening, and the 8 of Swords in reverse upright is confusion, feeling stuck to a situation. I feel like you've been feeling, I think you felt so stuck in a situation or situations, okay? But you're not your past, Sagittarius. And I feel like you're understanding that. That's why the Temperance is there, and then that's your card upright, and it's signifying your energy. And it's also clarified by the 8 of Swords in reverse, which is saying that you are breaking free from these self-imposed little imprisonments that we tell ourselves, the fears, and then our past shaping us. We don't bring the past into the present. Always remember that whatever happened in the past is in the past. Now we need to look at ourselves, of course, so we don't recognize, we don't attract the same things, but that's another story in of itself. But that basically, the 8 of Swords in reverse, you're coming out of confusion here. You're understanding things for what they are, and you're not 9 of Pentacles in reverse. You're not investing in anything long term at the moment, because you're understanding that there's some work that needs to be done. I really do see this as a beautiful reading, Sagittarius. This is not meant to be like a Debbie Downer at all, because you guys are not one to flow in that energy. But I do see that there's things that needs to be looked at, and you are going to look at them, because the Sagittarius always is victorious and always achieves what they want. Okay, and sometimes I know these are uncomfortable these are uncomfortable areas of life for you, Sagittarius. These more deeper, not spiritual, because you're a very spiritual sign, emotional things that you have to look at. They could be uncomfortable, of course, because you guys are very positive and want to always radiate the best. Okay, you want to radiate positivity, but sometimes we have to be very, I think the Sagittarius that is exalted and is at its best is the Sagittarius that heals completely. Oh my God, that's like probably the most successful person in life and in life in general. And they're not hiding who they are. They're not trying to please, and they're not trying to be something they're not, or trying to avoid feelings. Sagittarius, definitely there's things that you have to look at. Ooh, thank you. The Four of Swords, beautiful. Clarify the Lovers. This is you going into healing. This is taking a step back and really looking at things. Okay? Very, very strongly. That's beautiful. In the classic tarot and the Rider-Waite, there's someone laying on the bed and they're contemplating. Not much contemplating, they're just taking a rest from. It's like someone just, the Three of Swords is about heartbreak. And then when we get to the Four of Swords, heartbreak and disappointment and a lot of, unwanted things and disappointing feelings and emotions and all that stuff. But now the Four of Swords, we take a break from everything. We look back, we step into healing, and we look into ourselves. I think you're going to do a lot of healing this month, Sagittarius. The High Priestess on the bottom, yes. Upright. This is you being very spiritual and intuitive, okay? And really knowing what it is that you have to look at. You guys have been through a lot, definitely, for sure. Let's see why the Four of Cups is here. Spirit, why is the Four of Cups for Sagittarius? Okay. Wow, you have the Lovers here and the Lovers in reverse. Yeah, why you're unsatisfied emotionally and why you're not open to love and open to connection at the moment is because the Lovers in reverse. Because it's going to come in the upright, later, but this is why it's going on, because the Lovers in reverse, because there's not an integrated Sagittarius at the moment. The dark, the light, the shadow, and the conscious. The shadow and the light, the conscious and the unconscious, the yin and the yang, it's not integrated at the moment. You haven't really looked at deeply your problems and then the things that have happened in the past. Okay, this could be not only your recent fling or situation that you were going through, but this could be dating from a lot. I see you have a lot of older cards here, Major Arcana. This is like definitely, wow, 1, 2, 3. You have 3 on the top row, there's 3 Major Arcanas. That's very strong. This is something that has been going on for a while. This could be leading back to your childhood, okay? We could be doing some childhood, healing, some inner child work for sure. Shadow work is very highlighted here and very encouraged for sure, 100%. Thank you. 9 of Wands. Yeah, you're gonna release any 9 of Wands in the reverse. So once this healing occurs and once all these things really are taken into account and looked at, I think we're definitely going to be less defensive when it comes to situations. We're going to be more open. We're going to be more, we're going to be more open, less defensive, and we're going to be able to, healthily have a relationship with people and with ourselves. Okay, it starts with ourselves. 7 of Cups. Why is the 7 of Cups here? Spirit, angels, guys. 7 of Cups. Why is the 7 of Cups here? Thank you. 7 of Cups is here because the Hanged Man in reverse. And then the Magician. I feel like you could have had a lot of people in your past. This is going to be for some of you. This is a general reading. Remember, take it with a grain of salt and apply it to however it fits. It does fit. If it doesn't, don't push it. But be honest with yourself. This is a lot of major arcana. There's a lot of transformation happening here, Sagittarius. A lot of transformation. Now the 7 of Cups to the Hanged Man and the Magician. Okay, there's a lot of situations that could have had you stuck or kept you stuck. Could have been dealing with a lot of manipulation or people who just wanted something from you, and then they were very good at seeming that they were caring or they were genuine, but they were giving only like a portion of what you were, and I feel like it caused a lot of confusion, a lot of confidence issues, trust issues, and I feel like for the most part you're coming out of this, or you're going to in the month of September 2020. My spirit guides are really asking you and the tarot to take a look at everything, okay? Because you have the potential shown here to transmute this energy. This doesn't have to stick with you forever, okay? But this is coming out and it needs to be addressed. All right, Sagittarius, I don't really tell you what you want to hear. I tell you what you need to hear, so I can help you. I don't want to shower you with disillusion to make your ego clear, okay? I want to tell you what you need to hear so you can have a more enjoyable life and attract the right people in your life, okay? What do you have for Sagittarius? I'm going to get some cards from the universe, spirit, angels, and guides. There's a lot of healing gonna happen here, Sagittarius. The death card, yeah. A lot of putting an ending to things, okay? Realizing that life is about death, endings, transformations. Once something, we all die, okay? This is going to be an analogy. It's going to be very intense. We're all going to die. We are all born, we all going to die. I mean, spiritually speaking, we never die. Our soul is eternal and everlasting, but speak more, physical or more, so you can conceptualize this better. We all born. We're all born one day. And we're all gonna die. The same thing with everything in life. Everything has a point of inception and a point of demise. Okay, to be very intense about that. Now, you're understanding this. I think you're integrating those sections of your life that you need to be integrated. The Tower. I feel like you're going to come into. I think something's gonna zap you. Like something's going to like turn on. You really you really want to get the hell out of this energy. Like there's the Six of Wands, and I saw the Six of Swords too in my pre-shuffle. It's really saying that you really want to get the fuck out of this energy. Sorry for the bad words, but that's what I'm feeling. That's what I'm feeling. You really want to get the fuck out of this energy. You really want to move out of this really badly, and like you're just like tired of this energy. And then sorry, give me 1 second. The key and the key to healing here is to take a break and a pause and to go within and actually deal with these things that are really, really coming out in the month of September 2020. Okay, they're really gonna come to the surface. Okay, and you're gonna have almost no option to do this, which is amazing because however it needs to be done, it has to be done. The Tower, it just wakes you up. It's going to be something that's going to come in, and it's not negative necessarily. It's just something is just going to there's going to be a switch that's going to be flipped, and you're going to be like, oh shit, I got to look at all this, and I got to really face this. And it's not uncomfortable, but it's going to literally release all this stuff that's within, and all this negativity, and all these disbelief of yourself that is false, okay, that you've created because of your experiences, okay, and that has rooted from a trauma perhaps in your past. And this is a very deep reading. I didn't expect this, although I read what I see and I have to be honest. So I always like to be positive and give the best messages, but this isn't negative. This is really just being real and being truthful to what I'm seeing and what is going to help you, okay? I'm all about truth. I'm a Gemini with a Scorpio rising and a Capricorn moon. I'm all about truth. I'm all about helping. And I don't want you to see this as a negative reading. It's not. I think this is actually beautiful because you have these cards upright here. The Lovers and the Temperance. One is your energy. You're going to bring in that life force once again that was lost. Okay, that innocence. It's a lot of inner child work. I feel like you're gonna have to do some inner child work and shadow work, Sagittarius. Okay, and somebody's gonna come in that's gonna flip the switch, and what's gonna happen? You're going to move forward. Look at that, 3 of Wands, higher energy. you're going to move forward and you're going to see past this. Once this is all looked at, you're going to watch yourself literally heal with, you know, and it's going to be amazing. It's going to like, I see like a I don't know, what are those things? Yeah, I feel like something is breaking through and then you see a moth coming out and it's just flying away and it's free, and that's what you want to be ultimately, okay? You guys are a very ethereal sign and you like, you know, nicer things, and the more the lighter side of life, and sometimes we have to look at the dark, okay? I know it's hard to hear, but you need to, Sagittarius. Two of Wands in reverse. Confusion ceases to be a theme in your life, and people who are confused about you or have a lack of direction with you and you with them will cease to exist once this whole thing is taken place. I love it. I feel like, and then what happens? Well, the Empress, let me take the top card. Wow, the World. Completed. Cycle completed. That's the cycle card. Completion. You're going to complete a cycle. You're going to complete a emotional cycle here within yourself. This is more about yourself than anyone, to be honest. I'm seeing a lot of things that have happened in your past. Don't have to really talk about them. I mean, I briefly went over them. I mean, a lot of deception, a lot of, you know, we don't need to speak about that. We want to talk about what we have to do with ourselves, not our past. Okay? This already happened. We don't need to speak about it. Let's speak about what we have to do about this, okay? And you're going to complete a cycle. And you're going to be the Empress here. You're going to be full, you're going to be fruitful, and you're going to be very emotionally satisfied, and you're going to be an Empress. I mean, this is a beautiful card, one of the most beautiful cards in my opinion in the tarot. Beautiful. This is Libra, Venus in Libra, Venus in Taurus. Beautiful. Let's pull one more card, and it's going to be from the Moonology Tarot. See what we have here for you, Sagittarius. It's going to be for Sagittarius to close out your reading. What is this card? Oh, King of Wands. So give me an energy. Give me a card for Sagittarius. Wow. You and your loved ones are safe. That's really beautiful to hear. It's a nice message always. And now I'm going to pull one from the top and one from the bottom. The bottom, we have bring love into the situation. What is love? The ultimate emotion, the emotion that triumphs everything. Bring love into what? Bring love into bring love into this darkness that you're going to be facing within yourself, and you will see how it would transmute. You understand that it's dark, you understand that it's a darker side, but it's within us, and you have to bring love there. Love both parts of you, Sagittarius, and recognize them. And some of you can have your moon in Aquarius, or some of you just have Aquarius in your chart. Just doesn't have to, but just top card. Oh my god, I love that. Moon in Sagittarius, new moon in Sagittarius. What is that? That's a new moon, new harvest, new opportunities, and a new life, new moon. In your own zodiac sign, in your reading. What is that saying? Luck is on your side. You have a lot of luck. You have a lot of things coming in. You guys are always lucky. So you're going to be able to go through this, and you're going to be able to get through this, and you're just going to have spirit on your side, and you know, you're going to have you're going to manifest a lot of, you know, the Empress, luck is on your side. A lot of nice cards here, 6 of Wands. There's victory, there's success. There's a lot of things that are going to happen for you. Definitely. A lot of things are going to happen for you. Right, but to fully enjoy them, we need to heal, okay? So I think the message is very clear here, Sagittarius. Okay, thank you so much, everyone. Thank you guys for watching the video. I really do appreciate it. If you're not subscribed, like I said before, please hit the subscribe button. It really helps my channel. And if you are subscribed already, I really appreciate all the support. And until next time, Sagittarius, goodbye.